Okay, the next functionality is the bulk, the REST and the bulk query. So like the name you can see here, the query is like we want to query data from Salesforce. In this case, the functionality here is implemented for the SAP-PI PO middleware platform. So we have a connector running inside SAP-PI PO. And let's have an example how it looks like at the moment. So what we support right now, the old functionality or the existing functionality is to execute an outbound interface where you have a select statement, an SOQL statement. This SOQL statement is executed, then you get a raw result, and you can do mapping with that result, and then we give you the response back to SAP-PI, and SAP-PI can pass the response back to the caller. For example, the caller in this example is the ERP system. Doing this way, it can handle small size data, because when the query gives you a result of 100,000 or 500,000 of records, then it will run into Salesforce governor limit. Because we try to get all the data, all 500,000 records, and send it back as a response to SAP-PI PO. And this is not possible because you run again different Salesforce limit like heap size limit, right? Like CPU timeout limit. So you will hit one of that limit. Therefore, the current functionality that can select data and give the result back to the caller can only be used for small size amount, small size result set. To have a big size, a large size result set, we're introducing the REST and the bulk query, and we can introduce that at the moment because the bulk query is just released by Salesforce as well in the winter 20. And this is going to work technically differently. So we execute also the SQL statement, then we get 500,000 of record set. But we are not sending 500,000 at once back to the caller. Here, Salesforce provides a cursor. Like we can fetch the data by block size, by page. So we are fetching the data page by page, and we are sending the data to our connector on the SAP-PI PO side, and we have a collector. Our adapter can collect the small messages and build a new messages. So it is looping here. It is waiting until all the pages, the results set, the block has been fetched. So it can run here sometime. Then it collect all the data. Then it build a new message. And then it create a new response and send the new response to the caller. So, and therefore, we can overcome the governor limit because the governor limit is only in Salesforce. So here on the SAP-PI side, it is an on-premise system. It's running on a server, on a dedicated server. And if you have a problem, you can extend the RAM. You can extend the data, the disk. You can change the parameter to accept more heap size. So you can change here, but you cannot change the governor limit on the Salesforce side. Therefore, it is not possible, and therefore we have to use this query technique to get the result page by page to overcome the governor limit so that we can collect the message on the SAP-PI PO side and then pass the message to the caller. And with this functionality, we are able now to handle big size result. And we are going to add this feature to different connector that we provide you, but at the moment it is only with the SAP process integration, process orchestration middleware.